Hello fellow YouTubers, Trouble8385 here, YouTube Gaming Community number 50. We finally hit the big 5-0. Well, let's get to a couple of questions or comments I've gotten recently, and the first one I'm going to talk about is someone asked me what are the loud fans in the background, because they said really loud in the video, and it's actually the furnace running in the background. Hopefully by 2012, if I get the game actually done, and it'll be insulated, so hopefully this noise will not be there anymore. The other comment I got was, how come I don't film this in another room? Well, at nighttime, people are sleeping when I film this, so this is the only room available to me. Though you never know, I may shake up location every once in a while. Lastly, 8-bit Goomba, man. He left me a funny comment saying he paid $10 if I put a shirt with my face on it and said, hello, fellow YouTubers. While I never say never in life, I don't see that happening in the near future. Though, you know, as soon as I do that, jokingly, I said, you know, I'll be considered I've changed and I'll be a sellout. But anyway. Oh, and topic for our next video I'm going to talk about is something inspired by Atari Leaf's comment to me in the last video. How life is affecting his, channel right now. And I'm going to discuss, since I last talked about this topic a while ago, the hard rules that me and my wife have set in place for my videos, and just knowing how each other feels in response and the rules, and establishing how each other feels about everything. Because truth is, when you make these videos, and if you're whoever affects your family, your spouse, girlfriend, if you don't have common ground, or you don't set some kind of rules or know the boundaries with it, doing videos will be a war. It'll turn real ugly really quick. So I'm going to go over that next video. Now, this video, my topic is by xThexSTIGx. His personal message was just having a discussion with another YouTuber about heartbreaking moments in retro game collecting. So down below, he wants to know, what are your heartbreaking moments in your retro game collecting? Now, his was, I had a copy of Earthbound in my hands at a Goodwill on my birthday at that. Then it was snatched out of my hands when the lady advised me that it was on hold for this old Asian man, over 60 years old. It was accidentally put back in the display case as he was shopping around still. I was so sick to my stomach. It was priced at $4.99. Honestly, I'll have to think about mine, because most of the games that I like was upside in get time, I eventually got soon after that, so, but I'll have to think about something. But in this case, it really sucks, because I'm assuming it's just the game, not the box. Because it sucks, you had it in your hands, and then so you can't have that. That really sucks. But one thing I want to advise people: when you're gonna buy a $100, $200 game or anything more expensive than that, that's rare, do yourself a favor. If you've never played it, go on MAME, try the game out first. That way, at least you have an idea what the game is, or whether you're gonna like the game or not. Because there's nothing worse than to go spend a lot of money for a rare game and then you don't like it. Now, if you're a collector, then I guess it doesn't matter. You usually spend the money just to buy the game and just to have it. Whereas I buy games and I intend on playing the games I have. Though right now, every game has been put aside for Transformers War for Cybertron and the Decepticon campaign. I'm in the 3rd chapter right now. So, now I'm going to really quickly, in YouTube Gaming Community 47, my discussion for people was, what does partnership mean to you? Or were there any changes you think? Now, overwhelmingly, most people, honestly, really didn't think there were any change needed to be partnership. They just thought it should be fair. Philip 2's comment was probably overwhelming what everybody else was thinking. For me, whether or not someone has a partnership means nothing to me. It's still a human being behind the camera. Most people were like me in the fact that if your partner does not determine whether I watch your videos or not. I still enjoy your videos whether you're a partner or not a partner. I think sometimes with people with partnership, they automatically do think money or this person only cares about views. But EquilibriumGaming's comment in that video was about how he was offered a partnership and he turned it down because he was using music and other stuff from other people, and he knows how YouTube's really finicky about that whole music and gameplay footage thing, where one person can't have any of it, but someone who's a partner can have it. And that is very I think what makes it hard for a lot of people who have gaming channels is they don't know where the line actually is. So next I want channels to check out. The first one is by Crunch2K. He has 2 subs. He has 4 videos up. Most of them are like collector's editions, but the one really cool video he has up is a Club Nintendo gold steering wheel for the Wii. Next up is Classic Gamer Adam. He has 17 subs. He does pickups, packages, collection, and discussions. Next up is Gills Money. He has 6 subs, does gameplay. Next up is Steven100892, has 9 subs. He has 2 gaming videos up. One's his favorite games and the other one is of his systems. Next up is Lost in Levels, has 6 subs, and all the videos on this channel are about RuneScape. And next up is Rare Stuff Channel, has 26 subs, does pickups, boxing, and gameplay. The coolest video this channel has is a Game Boy Advance SP, the NES edition, where it was made to look exactly like NES. It's really cool if you love that retro stuff. So, today I have videos to check out. And the first video I'm going to start off is by HitomiLove. It's a survival horror video, and his personal message to me was, secondly, I would like to ask you to watch this video and possibly show the other gamers in the community. Okay. Now, I will tell you, sometimes when people give me a topic, which I love when people give me topics, or videos to check out, channels to check out, you're not always going to get the response you think you're going to get with me. And in this case, this is going to be one of those cases where this video is of his comments back and forth for him and Unknown Gamer 48. Mainly it's over a Resident Evil game, which for me, the controls on Resident Evil are the reason why I can't play those games. I just can't. But Unknown Gamer 48 mentioned how he's the best survival horror player in the world, and they were arguing semantics on how to play the game, right? I mean, this video, the guy goes to the website to make the point of his argument of what survival horror means, when again you're arguing semantics. Like the gameplay, that's semantics. Each person's opinion on how to play a game is totally different. Where I may think, okay, playing this game, you shouldn't get extra lives, you go straight through the game with nothing. Where another person may think extra lives are alright. It's someone's opinion. I always laugh when people get so worked up about some these things that they have to make a video response to somebody because they made this game the game of the year or the worst game of the year. Well, that's just a person's opinion. It doesn't matter. The completionist comment in this video, if you watch this video, is quite frankly, truthfully to me, my honest opinion about the whole subject, that it's like 2 kids arguing over no, I'm better, or my way's better. People need to be more tolerant of people's other opinions. Yeah, I put a game of it, like I put, let's say, Rad Racer 2, and say I love this game and explain why. And someone else could leave a comment saying they explain why they don't like this game, and you know what? That's their opinion. I have no problem with that. Or someone says, I say I got this game in my collection. They say, well, I'll never have this game in my collection. That's their opinion. Don't worry about it. So anyway, next video to check out is GameStra81's 20K special. He shouts out a lot of people. Quite frankly, he totally blows me away. I mean, he gives me a really nice, really nice comment. Anybody who's ever shouted me out, the only thing I can ever say is thanks. Really, to think highly enough to do a shout out of anybody to me is just, quite frankly, still blows me away to this day, really. And if it ever doesn't blow me away, then that's when I would seriously stop doing videos, because that means I don't appreciate it enough. But this is also GameStra81's 200th video, so congratulations on the first 200th video and 20 subscribers. He definitely deserves that and many more. Next up is GoldenJellyBean, Make Your Own Ico Sackboy. If you want to know, check that video out. And for a little humor, check out Roosterteeth's Shorts 8-bit interview, where it's a guy interviewing 8-bit video game characters for the job. It's really funny. Also, for some more, something to make you smile on your face, check out EquilibriumGaming's Equilibrium Flashback Dance-Offs, where he goes back and put together all of his past videos where he had dancing in it. Next up, the Secret Game Room, Street Fighter 4 figures. If you want to see those figures, check that out. Next up is Nintendo Collector 100 Super Mario Bobblehead set review. Those are really cool, by the way. Next up is Amisbro's Late Night Shift, January 20th, 2011, Part 1 and Part 2. I know how much he loves when I point it. No, he doesn't. Usually I point out his rant videos. But in this video, this two-part video is really, really well done. After you get past him talking about people, kind of like their etiquette on Skype, especially when you interview somebody, which I do agree that when someone interviews you, they should watch your videos or at least have questions ready before they do some kind of podcast with you. One of the advice with people when it comes to Skype, by the way, if you want to reach out to somebody you've never talked to before from the YouTube community, the best thing to do is to send them a message on Skype and try to get comfortable, especially if you're kind of intimidated talking with them. So you guys kind of have some kind of communication and you get to know each other a little bit. That way, if you do talk to that person, or maybe talk to that person in large groups, sometimes that's more comfortable for people. Then you won't be so intimidated and you'll at least know each other a little bit. But he does a really well job in this video, Amisbro, of talking about experiences, a lot of different things in the YouTube community. You know, things that he doesn't like and things he does, you know, trolls and sub for sub and that kind of stuff. It's a really, really well done two-part video. There's a lot more than just that in the video. Next up is Croooow111. Croooow visits Galloping Ghost Arcade, 16 January 2011. Oh, I really love arcades. And Demez gets a check out channel thing because he actually sent me a message telling me to shout out Croooow. So next up is LMA187, a little talk and new channel shoutouts. So go check out the new channels that he has in that video. And next up is xThexSTIGx, or the Stig. Review Super Magic Drive ROM writer for the Sega Megadrive and Genesis. And trust me, the first couple times I read this, I screwed it up completely. But it's really cool. Check that out. And PN Royal wanted me to shout out a channel in a video. The channel is ProtonJonSA, and the video I found that he wanted to shout out was Let's Play Superman 64, of course on the Nintendo 64, Stage 4. And in this video, there's also a interview with Eric Can, the producer of the game. And if you really want to know how much Warner Brothers Limited, what he could actually do with the game and the story, check that video out. So guys, luckily this weekend I get 2 days off in a row, so I am going to have a lot of time to hopefully check out a lot of videos and a lot of channels and have a really big show for you next time. So till that video, guys.